Alrighty boys, I was looking for a movement shooter to play on Steam, and while I wouldn't mind playing through Titanfall 2's campaign again just to pretend I'm slide hop damage boosting through to a world record in the best movement shooter ever made, I also happened to notice that a game with a rated M Genji was on sale. So naturally I went with the fan service. Welcome to Neon White. You know how you can tell how good a game is by how much ear damage you have after listening to the opening? And then you get bonus points if the sound settings in the menu don't actually change the opening audio? Well, Neon White gets an at least 11 out of 10 for this.
We're called Neons.
And I turned the volume down for that. It's that anime opening that you listen to for the first couple episodes, and then by the last episode you listen to it one more time just because. Not to mention it censors itself with a gunshot, which is what I'm gonna do for the rest of this video. So the first 5 minutes of the story, I'll be completely honest, I don't know a single thing that happened. I saw press F to pay respects in the top corner of my screen, and the next thing I know, I'm skipping through the dating sim like a 14-year-old boy trying to get to the end credits to see some anime poop.
Stop it! Where's all my dialogue? How do I go back?
But we're gonna put a pin in the story and come back to it when we talk about the dating sim, okay? Okay. Your goal in Neon White is to go fast. That is it. Get to the end of the level as fast as possible without dying, and kill all the demons on the way, Doom style. The faster you go, the higher rank you'll get. Not that you'll ever be the best in the world, that spot is exclusively reserved for Ichiro, who has managed to beat every level in under a second. Sure, let's check out the global record. What's number one? Of course, the first one is I broke the game. To go fast, you've got a couple different options, all being the different kinds of cards you pick up. Each different card is a different kind of gun. You can hold up to 3 of the same kind of gun card and 2 guns total. Much like the Black Lotus, you've got to rip the card up to use its special effect, which can range from anything from giving you an extra jump to giving you a grappling hook. Where are we going? Up. Let's go. Yeah, grappling hook. Wait, there's only one demon to kill in this whole level. Catch this grappling hook. Let's go. The game is at its best when you're able to string multiple different cards together to go faster. I think everyone is going to have a different favorite card. I personally enjoyed the blue rifle that was a near one-shot on most enemies and gives you a nice dash as your drop ability. Okay, here's the plan. We're going to ground pound through the enemies and then the exploding barrel. Popping up, we'll dash once again to get to our yellow card to give us a little boost, and then chain our dashes through these enemies. Ground pound to the next Why am I falling? By far, my least favorite card is the green card. Not because it's bad, it's a really fast slam into the ground to kill everything near you, and who doesn't love an Uzi? But I'm 90% sure that to implement the card, they had to make you really floaty when you're in the air. Like, I've never done any CSGO surfing before, but when they spin around in the air waiting to fall, that's what it feels like to have no cards in the air in Neon White. Alright boys, welcome to another CSGO storytime video. Today we're going to be talking about that time that I went camping. Alright, let's get into it. So, there's this one time I went camping.
A few moments later.
And that is the story of how I was raised by ocelots. So while Neon White looks very linear in its level design, it's actually really complex, and you can get minute-long levels down to 10 seconds if you're good enough. It's part of the replayability that this game has, and while I'm not good at it, I can show you someone who is. He was seriously able to get through a level and a half in the time it took me to beat 1. And speaking of replayability, there's also a hidden item in each level that you can only find after you've beaten it once before. The items themselves can be used in the dating sim to get more of the story. Not that it's very deep, I guessed it after the first hint.
Damn you.
So from this one thing, okay, so red's the girlfriend, green's the boss. Green bullies everyone who doesn't bring him enough stuff. The end. That's the story. Story time. You play as a generic, edgy anime protagonist, Neon White, who's lost his memories and is voiced by the Steve Blum. Yeah, that man. The man who played in the Taco Bell Fry Force.
What's your story?
That one. We love him. And you're here because reasons. Like, genuinely, it's just described as, I guess I feel like I want revenge, and then toss that out the window for the rest of the game. And on top of that, you also happen to have a crew of other Neons who all know who you are, but to keep the plot vague, won't actually tell you who you are to them. You have to learn who you are by giving them items in the dating sim. But to give you the rundown, there's Purple, the questionably over-sexualized teen who has a thing for knives. Yellow, who I refuse to talk to because he was really annoying annoying in my opinion. I know some people think he's their favorite, but they're wrong. Red, the femme fatale, and green is generic bad guy TM. My personal favorite character though is Mikey, the office worker who gives you your missions and is quite literally the embodiment of
Hey, I'm working here.
So the game is split up into 10 different missions, which range from a couple levels to a lot of levels, and after you beat a mission, you get a nice little ending animation, which absolutely blinds you if you're playing in the dark. I personally think that the boss fights are a little lackluster. It's literally a moving Ender Dragon fight. Like, you chase after Green, destroys crystals that keep him from taking damage, and then you damage him. I really wanted some variety. Like, imagine if you had to run away from him, and if he catches you, you're impaled on spikes like Neon Yellow. Bruh, man's got oofed. Yo, one sec. Man's got oofed. There's a crystal down, there's another crystal down. Take all the damage, boy. I wonder how much of this you can cheese. Like, it's gotta be... One sec, hold it. Got all of them. Oh, I missed! I missed, that's awkward. It's okay though. One of the things Neon White does really well is scaling the speed with the missions. The later missions are more fun because they go faster and faster because you have different guns to choose from. The shotgun that turns into a fireball. Yes, please. The rocket launcher that you can bounce off of the explosion and also doubles as a grappling hook? Sign me up. The Bible that instantly teleports to an enemy. Don't know if that really counts as a gun, but we've got it, and it's freaking awesome. Let's go! I'm cracked! Power God did me. But that's about it. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, consider subscribing and heck, watch another one, please. I'm out. Peace.